Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about how to estimate a percent. So let's say you're out shopping and you don't have a calculator or a pen and pencil and you want to figure out the approximate cost of something, or maybe you're trying to figure out how much a sale is. This is a great way to do that. So I have some three easy steps that we're going to follow. So the first step is to round the percent and the number you're trying to find the percent of to the nearest tens place. So after you do that, you need to find out what 10% of that number is by moving the decimal once and multiply the new number by how many groups of 10 there are in the percent. So let's actually go over how we find 10% of a number. So let's say my number is 45. My decimal point is right there. To find out what 10% of this number is, all I have to do is move the decimal place 1 over. So it tells me that 10% of this 45 is 4.5. If I have a number that's larger than 100, like let's say 123, my decimal point is right here. If I want to find out what 10% of this number is, all I have to do is move the decimal place once. I get an answer of 12.3. That's what we are going to be doing. So let's dive right into these examples. Let's look at this first one here. 14% of 56. So 14% is close to 10. So I'm going to change it to 10% of 56. That is very close to 60. That is step number 1. Step number 2 is to find out what 10% of 60 is. So if I move that decimal place 1 over, I get 6. My last step is to multiply 6 by how many groups of 10 there are in the percent. Since there's just one group of 10, I'm going to multiply it by 6. So I'm going to get approximately an answer of 6. It's not going to be equals because we are estimating, so you have to use that notation. Let's look at the next one. So our first step, we have to round a few things. So 74 or 78.4%, that is very close to 80, so I'm going to round that to 80%. Of 324 is close to 320. The second step, find 10% of that number. Move my decimal over once, and I get an answer of 32. My last step, I'm going to multiply 32 by some number. So 80% has 8 groups of 10 in it. So I'm really just multiplying by that first number there, that 8. So off screen, I'm going to get my calculator, and I'm going to type in 32 times 8, and I get an answer of 256. So this is all equal to approximately 256. So we can also do this when we have answers, problems that are larger than 100%. I'm going to do them up here. So first things first, I'm going to round 118% to 120%. And I'm going to round 34 to 30. My second step, find out what 10% of 30 is. That's going to be 3. And my third step, I'm going to multiply 3 by 12 because there are 12 groups of 10 in 120%. And I get approximately 36 as my answer here. So when you are estimating, it is very good to do this when you are unsure if you're doing a problem correctly, and it kind of gives you an idea of an answer. So then when you get an answer that's not really close to it, you know that maybe you did something a little wrong and you have to go back and review. I hope this video was helpful for you. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment below if you have any questions for me, and make sure you share this video with a friend who could benefit from this tutorial. Thanks for watching.